Let's get some more questions here, Jim. This one was sent in to CornyDriveThru@gmail.com from Samuel Otley. Did Shawn Michaels wear insoles in his boots to boost his height? And how tall do you think he is naturally?
I don't think he did. I don't think it would have helped much. He's about the same height as me, 6 feet, 6'1", maybe. He's thin. He's wiry, as the Fife family used to say. He's not any shorter than me, and he's not that much taller, so somewhere around there. I don't think he wore Wearing lifts in your boots also throws your fucking balance off. So only, like, John Studd wore them, but John Studd didn't need a lot of fucking balance. He didn't go off his fucking feet. But I don't see what lifts would have done for Shawn Michaels.
What guys did wear lifts that you know of?
God, I'm trying to, and John Studd's a surprise, right? For a lot of people, he was fucking so big anyway, but he wanted to be like for the biggest human in the world, right? At one point. I'm trying to think of who else off the top of my head. I've never been asked that question before. And I sometimes the guy would wear the fucking loaded boot. You'd actually have to wear something in your regular boot that people couldn't see because of the balance situation, just to try to keep even if you had a loaded boot gimmick. Who else? I can't think who else might have worn lifts.
Jericho?
I've never heard of it. I mean, same thing. When I think of standing in front of him and Lance, I think, well, he's about the same height as me. You only a really short guy who's really insecure about it would want to wear lifts to be an inch or an inch and a half taller, or the real giant guys that wanted to fucking, get up there with Andre. Plowboy Frazier used to sell those goddamn boots. I don't know if they were lifts in it. He actually had, Plowboy Frazier had a Frazier Shoes and Clothes in Pascagoula, Mississippi for a while. And he was always bringing shit in the trunk of his car whenever he'd work the Memphis territory and try to sell the boys. Boots, fucking fake jewelry, fucking car stereos. At one time he sat down next to me in Tupelo, Mississippi in the locker room on the bench. He had just gotten out of the shower. And he fucking takes this mason jar out of his bag and unscrews the top a little bit and sprinkles some of that shit in his fucking hand. It looked like piss. And he starts slapping it underneath his fucking arms. I said, what, Frazier? What? He said, oh, it's my cologne, neighbor. I get it by the gallon. It's cheaper that way. He was always wanting to sell you something.
Our next question, Jim sent the...
How did we get on Plowboy Frazier?
Lifts and boots.
Lifts and boots. Well, he had the boots. I don't know if he had lifts. Boy, you should have seen the Polaroids of him fucking the midget. Him at 6'10" and fucking 427 pounds, and this little girl midget that used to live in Memphis. Holy mackerel. It looked like an elephant and a fucking poodle.
Who took the Polaroids?
I think it was his friend that used to work at the night as the night clerk at the Days Inn on Summer. Floyd. Floyd was his name.
Are you being serious, or are you just...
I'm being serious, yeah.
All right. Floyd
was there when he showed me the fucking pictures.
All right, well, let's get off Memphis.
That's another thing about fucking the wrestling business that just sucks these days. You go into a locker room these days, not one of these motherfuckers will have Polaroid pictures of them fucking a midget.
Well, because most of them are married to someone else on the roster.
Well, that's true. There's no fun in wrestling anymore.